Good evening, this is your Mayor Col Murray with the final Council meeting report for 2019. And on this evening's meeting schedule we had quite a few big items on our agenda. We had a gallery chock-a-block full of members of the community to come along and speak on a number of different matters, and the most the most popular matter and the matter which received most of the debate and certainly the public consultation was the agreement to move on to the next stage of the design for the Performing Arts Centre. This is a very, very large project, the largest project that Council has embarked on. Very long-term project which will take a number of years before construction starts, but very, very strongly supported by the public and also the councillors. And much discussion about the depth and the breadth of the business case, about the strength of the benefit to cost ratios that were delivered in the business plan, and all in all very strong support for a wonderful, wonderful project, and very strongly supported and in fact cheered by those members of the public that are in the gallery. Another item this evening which probably didn't quite receive that accolade, but nevertheless was very strongly supported by the council and I think endorsed by the community generally, was the adoption of the draft of our Blueprint 100 Stage 1 and Stage 2 documents. And those documents will go on public exhibition in February for 6 weeks, so we'd particularly like to see members of the community have a look through these quite exciting documents that describe not so much when we reach or what time we reach 100,000 population by, but more importantly about how we plan to the benefit of our community for all those infrastructure items, things like roads, things like obviously water supply. A very big part of the conversation tonight was, we quite understand that we won't get off first base without better water security. We're very much appreciative of the federal government and the New South Wales government support of that $480 million funding for a new Dungown Dam and pipeline to the city. But Blueprint is also that document that I guess it's like the roadmap or the pathway into the future to ensure that our citizens and our community has a very high standard of quality of life and enjoys the benefits of jobs and education, etc., into the future, and not fall into some of the traps of our big cities like Sydney and Melbourne, who have suffer quite significant congestion and they're floundering whilst trying to build infrastructure in arrears. Our Blueprint plan describes how we as a council and a community can build our infrastructure in advance. So on that note, a big thank you to everyone for listening to these reports. Our next meeting in February will be actually live streamed, so that'll be a new process that the council will be going through, and you'll be able to watch the meeting as it unfolds live streamed. But from my fellow councillors and all the staff here at Tamworth Regional Council, a big Merry Christmas, and I hope everyone has a wonderful break, and we look forward to getting some rain over the break. So thank you for listening and good night.